We're tackling our toughest ranking yet. We've done top 100 Lego Dragons. We've done top 100 Lego mechs. Don't get me wrong, there are bad mechs and there are bad Lego Dragons, but I don't think there is a singular bad Lego Sonic the Hedgehog minifigure, Daniel Lewa.
We will see, but most of these are absolute bangers.
Oh, it just pains me that we even have to put some of these over the others. But with the announcement of 2 new Lego Sonic the Hedgehog sets with Super Shadow versus the Bio Lizard, Sonic's Campfire Clash, we are now going to rank all 9 Sonic the Hedgehog minifigures that we have so far. And by the way, these 2 new sets for January 2025, just side note, they look awesome. Looks like they're based off Sonic Adventure 2, and it's really dope that we're getting sort of game-specific Sonic sets. These are the 9 that we'll be ranking. Some of them have different faces variations, but we just kept them on the same level. Who would be our 9th pick, Daniel Lay? What?
We have Rouge the Bat at number 9. You may be saying, what? This is an amazing figure. Why is it number 9, the last place? Like Methuselah said, this is the craziest, most consistent line of minifigures for a lineup ever, rivaling potentially Legend of Zelda and Fortnite in terms of amazing figures all in one theme. But someone had to be last.
This is our quote-unquote worst, in our opinion, Lego Sonic minifigure, but it's in my display case right there with my favorite Lego minifigures of all time. So don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful minifigure, but I think it does the worst job of translating the original character from the games into Lego form. And I know they got to keep it G-rated, they got to keep her blocky, and we can't get her zesty side. Now, let us know if you agree or disagree, but 8th place would be Mr. Mega Block himself. Guys, people were saying the Bio Lizard looks like a Mega Block set. Guys, what are you? I don't even know what to do with that. But Daniel Lewa has always complained to me. Dr. Eggman looks a little Mega Blocky. And I'm like, Daniel Lewa, he literally looks like Dr. Eggman from the video game.
I mean, yeah, he does. And I think it is a good translation of the actual character into Lego form. But that doesn't make it any less uncanny to see it in Lego form. That's all.
Give me a break, bro. He literally has back printing with the more straps and zipper down the back and these long woody legs with leg printing on those. It is uncanny, but I think they did the right choice by giving him a custom mold.
I mean, I think it's because we're seeing like a nose on a Lego figure, which unless it's an animal creature, we rarely see. And the sides of his glasses or whatever he's wearing that are blue are flesh tone. And that's actually a little jarring, so it's a little combination of all of that.
And we're just going to continue to get even more and more backlash for this list because our 7th pick would be
Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, to be fair, at least we have a lot of different varieties of his face print, and so we can get different expressions of him. But let's be honest, it's kind of bland. He's got dual molded legs, side leg printing, that's really nice. And it's awesome to have Sonic himself as a Lego minifigure.
Yeah, they included all the details that they needed to include. He has back printing with more spikes. He even has the buckles on the side of his shoes. He has the dual molded legs with the red sneakers. The main issues here are, you could see in the renders of Sonic in the middle here, there's no mold line down the middle. His flesh tone on his tummy and torso is the same as his arms. But in the real life, on the left-hand picture, the flesh tone on blue body kind of fades a little bit, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I just think the main issue here is that all the other figures are cooler.
It's pretty commendable, though, that even though Sonic has such a distinct and weird body shape in the Sega games, translating him into Lego worked pretty well, and the Lego designers need a pat on the back for actually doing him justice, even though he has to be in this very blockified square form.
Number 6th pick would be Amy Rose. Okay, I'm biased because she carried me all the way through Sonic Superstars with her double jump and awesome hammer. Guys, the hammer's not, I guess you could consider that not really part of the minifigure, but they also nailed that little hammer build for her. But this figure, 360, is so cohesive and beautiful. Dual molded pink and red legs with printing on top of that. Back of the dress printing, the hairpiece, the head mold, absolutely satisfying and clean to look at. And the printing on these figures is just amazing. I'm looking at it right now like, wow. One of my favorite minifigures of all time.
Yeah, sometimes you see a figure and it's like, how is this even Lego? Like, it's just so cool and unique and interesting. I do also love how every single one of these characters on this list, besides Dr. Eggman, has dual molded legs. It's like premium treatment, and it's not always a privilege that's afforded to a lot of themes.
What about our 5th pick?
Knuckles, the Echidna. Wow. These Knuckles accessories are so cool, and while they are kind of like a chibi, cutesified version of what we would see in the games, they honestly capture what they are pretty well and blend really nicely in with the rest of the figure.
Yeah, this head mold is like one of the most satisfying to look at out of all these head molds.
Like all the printing on the eyes and everything on all these figures are really good because they're all multicolored too. Like this is white, purple, and black, and it's very crisp, but it looks really nice.
I don't know how they're achieving this level of printing on these minifigures. Like I'm even looking for imperfections up close. Looks absolutely beautiful. But Knuckles, yeah, gotta be up here in the top 5. As well as our 4th pick, Tails. Knuckles and Tails are really unique because not only do they have a brand new unique head mold specific for their character, they also have another unique piece related with their character. For Knuckles, his Knuckles, and for Tails, it's Tails. This is one of the zaniest waist pieces on a minifigure that I've ever seen. Dual Tails, left and right, dual molded short legs, 360 face mold, beautiful. I don't even know what to say about it.
It really is. Just, again, premium treatment on all of these.
Okay, top 3. Did you make it to the top 3? If you made it to the top 3, comment Supersonic. Daniel Lewa, our 3rd pick.
Supersonic is such an epic character. Reminds me a lot of Super Smash Bros. And they didn't even just, flake out and do the same head mold. They gave him the spiky, like upwards going head mold and everything.
Finally, Sonic has got the Smash Ball and turned him into a Super Saiyan. Also red printing around the eyes, which is awesome. It's just one of those epic figures because of the implications of the game, what this figure means. Maybe some of the figures below it have more detail or printing, other molds as well, but this one just has the epicness that you need, such as a brand new January 2025 character, Super Shadow. Guys, who do you like more, Super Sonic or Super Shadow? For me, I'm leaning towards the Super Shadow category. 1, because Shadow's literally the dopest Sonic character, and 2, they gave him arm printing, leg printing, and it looks like we're still getting that metallic gold around his legs and wrists like the original Shadow minifigure.
My only complaint with this one, with an otherwise perfect figure, is that it's a little too ketchup and mustard. Well, in this case, banana pudding and mustard. But
and this is coming from the Monkey Kid fan. Let me keep that. Let me remind you guys. This is coming from the Monkey Kid fan, right?
That's the one aspect of Monkey Kid I don't like, is that color scheme.
Well,
shame on me. Shame on me.
Guys, comment hashtag W Daniel Lewa or hashtag L Daniel Lewa if you agree or disagree with him. He even has his eyeshadow, everything. Super excited for this minifigure. Really, really cool that we're going to get both Super Shadow and Super Sonic in one $45 set. Thank you, the Lego group. But that can only leave one number 1.
It is officially the year of Shadow. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Shadow the Hedgehog's head on a stick, Lego. What is there not to like here? He has everything that you would want from a Sonic the Hedgehog theme figure.
Oh yeah, as soon as this came out in a $20 bike set, it's one of the easiest Lego purchases I could have made in my career as a AFOL. Pictures here can't really show his reflective metallic leg printing and wrist printing, but his head mold in 360 is just one of the most bizarre head molds you see. The spikes come out a little bit longer than Sonic's, and they go up and one goes down. I hear the music playing when you see this minifigure. I hear all of me playing in the background, and I see him sliding on his skates. This is one of the minifigures where I need to keep this. It's paining me to hold it in my hand. I don't want to smudge it. I need to keep it back in its case because this is a stupendous minifigure. Let us know what you guys thought about this ranking. Should we do this with Animal Crossing? I don't know. This was one of the most painful rankings. Of course, yours is going to be most likely different, but more importantly, I really want to know why your favorite is, who it is, and I want to know who that is.
It's ranking like these that make me question, what is the point of rankings at the end of the day?
Daniel, Leo, and I can't go to sleep at night till we know what the best Sonic minifigure is. It does make it easier to sleep at night knowing that we have a myriad of channel members. I'm talking about Cesar, Uncle Norman, Uncle Michael, Dr. Dan PhD, I'm Lidme, MC Goat, Richie Rage, and Mary Kay. Wow, thanks so much for being channel members on the channel. If you want to be a channel member, get a shout out on every video, as well as priority reply to any comment in any of our videos. We're guaranteed to reply to you guys. Support Daniel Lewa and I directly. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.
If you made it this far, you're a real one, and you can comment Zubat in the comments below, and you will be recognized as a real one.
Please, Sonic fans, don't rip us to shreds.